This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. Today is Friday, June 24th, and I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, today the United States Supreme Court voted in a 6-3 decision to overturn Roe versus Wade, holding that there is no longer a federal constitutional right to abortion. The opinion is the most consequential Supreme Court decision in decades and will transform the landscape of women's reproductive health in America. Going forward, abortion rights will be determined by states unless Congress acts. Already, nearly half of the states have or will pass laws that ban abortion, while others have enacted strict measures regulating the procedure. Experts say that this decision opens up more discussion on contraceptive and gay marriage rights. President Biden condemned the action, promising to ensure women have the right to travel to other states that will approve the procedure. Governor Steve Sisolak is holding a Planned Parenthood press conference today following the Supreme Court decision. The landmark decision is expected to lead abortion bans in roughly about half the states. Sisolak assured that Nevadans that he will do everything in his power to support and protect reproductive freedom here in the Silver State. Nevada Attorney General Aaron Ford has also issued a statement vowing to fight for Americans' shared constitutional reproductive rights that he says were erroneously and cruelly stripped away. Nye County Sheriff's Office have arrested a local man. Sus Plata has been arrested for assault with a deadly weapon. According to the declaration of arrest, Deputy Armendariz with the Nye County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to an area here in Pahrump in reference to a temporary protection order violation. Y en route dispatched advised that the reporting party was attempting to detain the adverse party of the TPO by gunpoint. Upon arrival, deputies met with that reporting party, identified as Sus Plata. He said that he was the applicant on that TPO and that the individual was on the property and about to leave. Plata said that he saw the individuals on the property via security cameras and then drove to the residence. He then parked his vehicle, according to police, and pulled out a shotgun, pointing the shotgun at both the male and female and holding them until police arrived. The female told police that she was in fear for her life and the other individual's life. Sus Plata was placed into custody by the Nye County Sheriff's Office for aiming a firearm at a person. Police say that the individuals who were the adverse party on the TPO had not yet been served and had no reason to believe that they were not allowed on that property. And another local man has been arrested for a sexual assault. The Nye County Sheriff's Office has conducted an investigation into an alleged sexual assault. According to the declaration of arrest, Louis Parmalee has been arrested for sexual assault and lewd acts committed by a person over the age of 18 with a child. The victim in this case told police during a forensic interview that Parmalee had sexually assaulted them in December of 2021. Several occasions after that, that person stated that they were molested by the same suspect in this case. Police say that they received enough evidence to make an arrest, and Parmalee was transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center and is facing those charges. And here's some tips from Cleveland Clinic on how to stay cool in this heat.
Heat stroke can be life-threatening. The core body temperature rises, people are not sweating anymore, they can have loss of consciousness at the extreme and have serious derangements, both from a metabolic point of view and the body's functioning.
Dr. Baruch Fertel is an emergency medicine physician for Cleveland Clinic. He says to help stay cool, make sure you are taking frequent breaks from the sun by going indoors or to a shaded area. And of course, drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Symptoms of dehydration can include getting a headache, feeling dizzy, tired, having a dry mouth, flushed skin, and dark-colored urine. Everyone is susceptible to dehydration, But Dr. Fertel says children and older people are generally more at risk. That's because they can't always advocate for themselves. That's why their caretakers need to keep a close eye on them in this weather.
The younger children may not be able to articulate that they're thirsty. So it's important to make sure they're hydrated. You know, you leave them in the carriage, you put them on the side, you don't realize that they can dehydrate. Same is true with older folks. Their thirst mechanism may not be as intact, and they may not know that they need to drink.
News 25 will return right after this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment is brought to you by Higher Society Smoke Shop in Las Vegas. Call 702-982-2300. Call 702-982-2300.
Well, there's a special free class being offered soon that helps friends and families of those who may be in crisis.
I have a class on July 7th. It is a Safe Talk class. It's a 4-hour class on suicide prevention. It's from 8 to 5 in the Nye Activity Center classrooms on the right-hand side of the building. And it is by Living Works, and it teaches you how to approach somebody in crisis, keep them safe, and get them to a provider. Anybody can participate. All of my classes have CEUs. So if you need CEUs to keep your license, all of our classes have CEUs. And so for teachers and people who might be off during the summertime, this is the summer series. So I'm hoping to get a bunch of participants.
How do you register?
You get a hold of me at Leanne, Leeann, at NeyCC.org or 775-727-9970, extension 204.
Well, we told you a little bit about this yesterday. There is a drawing for $1,000 in free gas. Tanya Brum from RSVP tells you how you can enter.
It's a program in the rural communities of Nevada that provides light housekeeping, respite care, transportation for the seniors and disabled in our communities. It just seemed like the most practical thing to do as a fundraiser, because I don't have a lot of people that can do like my events that I used to do. We're doing a $1,000 gas card giveaway. So it's as soon as the tickets come in, which should be today or tomorrow, I'll be selling tickets at $20 a piece. The drawing, the opportunity to buy them is until August 31st, and then the drawing is going to be September 5th on Labor Day. So we're really excited because RSVP doesn't usually do local events, but this was one that does not require a lot of volunteer help, but it's a good way to earn money. And let's face it, with gas prices, whoever wins is lucky. They're going to adopt me. Yeah. They can buy them from me. They can call me at 702-845-4748. There'll only be a few volunteers in the community that actually have tickets with them. They can come to my office at 1020 East Wilson. I'm on the campus for Night Communities Coalition, Office 38. Call first because I'm in and out, and they can buy it here, and it'll be available. And I'll probably talk to Lynn and see if they can sell some from her office. But it's just a great, and we have plenty of time to really get this out in the community and for people to learn about RSVP. Grant funded a lot, and including transportation. But that's why this seemed to be the most important way of getting the word out, to keep our transportation and our homemakers and our caregivers available and get in more people to help do the work. Because I probably have 75 homemaking clients alone. Wow. Desperately looking for drivers, but we do have a van and they can take the van. But they just have to have a good 3-year good driving record. So yeah, that's really important. Medical appointments, shopping, take the client shopping, sometimes do the shopping for the client, take them on errands, go to the bank, anything that they would normally drive themselves to that now they can't. It's not a taxi service, so it's usually something that's set up. People need to contact the RSVP transportation number at least a week in advance so that Sandy can coordinate the transportation. Call me at 702-845-4748. If you have an application form, I mail them out, and then I'll come over to the house and visit and find out how we can help. And it's important. What's important about that part of it is it gives people the opportunity to realize that, oh, gee, maybe I could use this other service as well. Plus, we have Guardian 911 for people who live alone who may have falling issues. So it's just you push the button, and you don't need a landline, and it goes to 911. So yeah, I also have that available. And I just had to reorder another 9 because I had a dozen and they were gone. So.
Well, there are some job opportunities for those seeking a new employment path. Well, Nevada Department of Employment Training and Rehabilitation and Nevada Job Connect are partnering with Google to connect 500 plus local job seekers with no-cost access to Google Career Certificates training for well-paying, high-demand jobs in growing fields. The certificates equip people with job-ready skills in the high-growth fields of data analytics, digital marketing and e-commerce, IT support, project management, and UX design. The online program can be completed with 3 to 6 months of part-time studying. No degree or experience is required. After finishing the program, graduates are connected with employer consortium of 150 companies, including Ford, Verizon, Walmart, Google, that considers them for relevant roles. In partnership with Google, the National Association of State Workforce Agencies is providing access to these certificates through state workforce agencies. Designed and taught by Google employees, each certificate includes over 150 plus practice and graded assessments, quizzes, or writing assignments to ensure rigor and mastery. The program also provides resources to help students land a job, such as resume templates, coaching from Career Circle, and interview practice with Big Interview. For more information, you can go online to Nevada Job Connect or the Department of Employment Training and Rehabilitation's DETR's website. News 25 will return with your Save a Pet right after this.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
All right, well, Darby's going to join us with a beautiful cat named Nugget, right now available at Desert Haven.
This segment is brought to you by Higher Society Smoke Shop in Las Vegas. Call 702-982-2300. Call 702-982-2300.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Nugget. Nugget is a 4-year-old female. She looks like she actually might be a mix between a gray tabby and also a calico. She has this really beautiful tabby markings, but she also has these little calico-like spots and a cute little orange mark on her head. She's a sweet little girl. She is a female. She's 4 years old. If you want to come and see her or any of her friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, please give them a call, 775-751-7020. Or you can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society. Bye.
Thanks so much, Darby. Well, in our Ask Angie segment, we're going to talk about some summer projects you might be interested in.
The better weather and longer days in the summertime can make it the perfect opportunity to get those projects done that you haven't had time to do over the winter. Consider power or pressure washing the exterior of your home to get off the winter grime and give it a fresh new look. You'll also want to think about repairing or restaining a deck or fence. These are regular home maintenance projects that increase your home's curb appeal. This is great to do right before the season of outdoor entertaining. Summer is a great time to inspect your home and take care of any necessary repairs or maintenance. Bring in a plumber to check for leaks, or an electrician to check your wiring and make sure it's safe and efficient. While these aren't the most glamorous home projects, they'll help you relax this summer knowing that you're safe and secure. Some summer days might just be too hot to do those outdoor projects, but there's plenty to do inside too. Consider installing a ceiling fan or replacing or sealing windows, which can help keep your home cool on those hot days. You may also want to take on some projects that will help you in future seasons. This could be installing new insulation to keep your home warm in the winter, or even installing a fireplace.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, we're still looking at a few clouds up there in the sky. We had a little bit of moisture last night. Let's see what's in store for this weekend right after this break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Great to see you on a Friday. Yay, we made it out through the week. And what a great weekend we have to look forward to. Actually, the whole next week's looking pretty good. We'll tell you about it here in a second. But Fernley and Fallon today checked in the low 90s, 92 and 93 degrees. Carson City saw 89, 86 degrees in both Tonopah and Goldfield, tying for the cool spot in the state today. 95 out in Beatty, 99 in Amargosa and Las Vegas. You're the big winner today. 104 degrees, woo, fuego. 109 out in Death Valley, but here in the paradise of Pahrump, it's 97. Big Burley Desert degrees, it was 98 just a little bit earlier. Southwesterly winds to 10 miles per hour. Felt pretty good when that sun rose this morning at 5:27 a.m. Oh, yes, it did. And it's setting this evening at 8:05. Look for it. Heading down to a low tonight of 71 degrees. Going to be some gorgeous star watching tonight. And as we head into the weekend, what do we see? Just tremendous triple digits. Look at that. 102, 103 degrees for the next 4 or 5 days. Sunshine for the next 7 days. Winds checking in about 10 to 15 miles per hour, so moderate winds. And triple digits until about Thursday. And then we're going to see a cooling trend for about a week. We'll be back into the 90s for about a week in a week. So look forward to that trend. In the meantime, enjoy the triple digits and pack a little water with you. You'll be all right. All right, back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
Well, there's a couple things happening this weekend, and we hope that we're going to have the movie night, and that would only change if there was weather, like a big wind happening. So that will be on Saturday night at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park, right there off of Honeysuckle, between Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Dandelion Street. So if you'd like to go, it starts at dusk. You can bring a blanket or chairs and come on by. It is free, of course, to the public, and they have a snack bar there as well. If you want to bring snacks, you're welcome to do that too, right there on the lawn at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park at dusk on Saturday night. And of course, Saturday during the day, the Nye Community Coalition is hosting a foster care program. And that is going to be a panel discussion with people for a question and answer who might be interested in becoming a foster parent from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. And that is Saturday, June 25th at Nye Communities Coalition, 1020 East Wilson. No need to register or anything. Just stop on by from 11 until 1 p.m. to watch that panel discussion. And I think that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. We hope you have a great weekend. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. We'll see you back here on Monday. Good night.